Why has the Navy left burned-out Building 450 sitting on Treasure Island at Avenue H between 3rd and 4th Streets for nearly 50 years? I started asking about it on March 12, 2014 when I first walked by, and again later that same year, Friday, July 18, 2014. 11 years later, on Sunday, May 4, 2025, we drove past this charred, apparently unstable structure, Building 450, again. Wednesday, March 12, 2014.
See this gorgeous old tree? What a magnificent tree this is. Shade tree. And there are the buildings. All these knobbly things on this tree trunk. It's a Monterey pine. Aren't you, tree? And over here, what's the street?
Avenue H. Approaching the corner of Avenue H and 3rd Street.
There are those hangars over there. And the Bay Bridge. I don't know what this big old building is. So I'm going to walk down here. Oh, those are people. I can find out from them what this building is. They're sitting down having their lunch by this car. I bet you they don't know though. Find out what this building is. Here's an interesting view from the side. And here's a sign. Oh, this thing has fallen down. They're rebuilding this thing. Wonder what it is. There's all kind of workbenches and stuff in there. And these are the guys that are working at the workbenches. Hey, what building is that? Do you know?
They were friendly. They called their foreman and he explained the situation.
That guy who came out of the building and spoke to me, said this building, he thinks, was an old admin building for the Navy. And it burned, making the upper floors unusable, but the lower floors are usable. And he and his crew are using that space to build furniture in. And the owner of the company that's doing this is doing it out of San Francisco.
Companies from all over the Bay Area rent space on Treasure Island.
Okay. All right, so I see a sign. What does it say on here? It says, something support detachment. See, it's all boarded up. Personnel support detachment. Personnel support detachment. Okay. Well, there's more than personnel detached over there. The N in personnel is detached. Oh, I think I'm hilarious. You can see it's all boarded up. There was a fire. Probably homeless people go in there at night looking for shelter. Now, what does it say on this blue sign? It says Naval Station, Treasure Island. So, Naval Station TI. Oh, here's Harvey Milk Plaza. Oh my goodness, look at this big honking piece of, looks like concrete with green stuff on it. I wonder if that's rhino snot. Alright, this is the Harvey Milk Building. I wonder if I can get in. Let's see, take a picture of this. And there's the bus. So that, I don't know what avenue that is, but I'll find out and tell you later. So let's go back out here. And that's the side of that naval admin building that burned. I was hoping maybe somebody would come out so I could ask them where this community center is. Isn't it beautiful out here? It's a beautiful blue sky day. The grass is just brilliant green, sunny.
Since the Navy hides much of what they do, my colleague, researcher James Pepper, made an educated guess that this could have been standard practice on military bases. Quote, at Parks Air Force Base in Dublin, California, the Contra Costa fire departments burned the buildings to train their men. So if Treasure Island had a burned-out building, it was probably as a demonstration for the firefighting school.
And then I walked in here, through here, and I talked to those guys, that guy who told me that the top of the building had been burned out, and they were using the lower part of the building to construct furniture. Well, okay. And here's this really awesome tree. Look at this thing. Looks like several trees growing together. The light's kind of not great, not like it was that day. That was in the early spring, in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to cross Avenue H, walk through here again. This is where those guys were building furniture. Right in there. I've walked past here several times. Well, let's walk right up to it. See if we can see furniture building equipment. See, it's been burned on the top, on the upper floors. And this is where they build furniture. What a great workplace. All the wood over there. I can smell the wood. Radioactive wood. Water bottles, coffee cups. Yeah. Alright, let's go. They got a driveway to drive the stuff in, out on. To the oasis from here. And I'm gonna do that because that's it ahead. But I'm on 4th Street. Is that what this was? Or 3rd? Sort of turned into an alley.